Welcome into the PHNX Daily Bet Show, brought to you by the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button if you're new, or subscribe if you're new, and hit that like button. Leave a 5-star review. I'm Shane Diefenbach, joined as always by Johnny Venerable. How we doing, baby?
If you're still with us after that butchered introduction, welcome to PHNX Bets Daily with myself, Johnny Venerable, Shane Diefenbach. Last night did not go well for me. Against my better judgment, I tried to will some of those bets with my heart, not my head. I apologize to you, America, for doing that. I'm not going to do that moving forward. But yeah, other than that, I feel okay. Rodney Hudson's not at mandatory minicamp for the Cardinals. That's concerning. But yeah, I feel fine.
It's fine, still whatever. Outside. I did great. I went 3 for 4, and I was a missed and one call away from being 4 for 4. Why don't we just go right over those and we can talk about the game a little bit. We'll go with me first because I'm a winner. Warriors minus 3.5, easy. Under 210, easy. Give me that all day. Defense up the wazoo. Jaylen Brown over 33.5 PRA. That is the one I was talking about. He had so many opportunities to get there at the end of the game. He had like 24.
He was a big-time dirt yesterday.
Entering the fourth quarter, yeah, and then he just couldn't figure it out. So, yeah, there was a couple missed and one. There was one missed and one, and a couple rebounds stolen from him, a couple missed layups, but it's all right. Still a good bet. And then Steph Curry, good night to pick his rebounds and assists and not points, rebounds, and assists because he did not do anything. He had 11 rebounds and assists combined. So we just love that.
Jaylen Brown, hot mess disaster. Tatum, even for his numbers, I didn't think played particularly well. Here's what I will say about plus 15 first half points. He had 10 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
He proceeded to shoot 0 for 5 from 3. So I had felt really good about that.
It was a good pick. It was a good pick.
Even as Golden State was down, or excuse me, even as Boston was down early, they didn't even act like the game had started on time for them. And then Steph was really poor in the first half. I don't know how you rebound from this game if you're Boston with Steph playing like that and you still lost.
Yeah.
You're getting beat by Andre Wiggins, who shot over 50% from the field last night. He and Steph went 0 for 15 from 3, and you lost to that team. Celtics, you've blown these last 2 games. If I'm a Celtics fan, I don't know how you rebound from that one. I know you got game 6 at home. We're going to preview game 6 here in the next day or so. Game 6 Klay. But yeah, gut-wrenching if you're a Celtics fan because you had it teed up for you last night to have the upset.
That game is on Thursday. This was the first time since I believe 2018. Let me fact check myself. Yes, first time since 2018 where Steph Curry didn't hit a 3. So if you're one of the new DraftKings Sportsbook customers in other states and you needed him to just hit 1-3 to get your promotion, ouchie walla.
Whoopsies.
I cannot believe that. He was 0 for 9 from the 3-point line. Just not great, but you get production from guys like Andre Wiggins, who's just been incredible lately. They're really hard to beat. Yeah, they're going to need the extender and Scott Foster. I don't even know if they need him to win. I think this series is destined to go 7. I just feel it. I don't think they take home.
The league definitely wants Boston to win at home.
I don't think they take home Larry O'Brien on the road. But I also just don't think the last 2 games are going to be close. We need one of these games to be an all-time great game. We need back and forth battles the entire game, or else these finals are just lost.
When I was on the DraftKings Sportsbook app late last week, the Warriors were plus maybe 250 to win the finals when they were down 2-1. Kicking myself because I'm like, they're just begging you to take that. And I didn't. And immediately after they won game 4 and tied up the series, you couldn't get them at plus money anymore. So if you feel like Boston still has a chance right now, I think they are plus. Give me a minute here. I don't want to butcher this. I think they're in the high plus 2s. Maybe plus 300 to win the series. A lot of people are writing this series off and that it's over. Shane and I aren't, because anything can happen in a game 7. You can get a legacy performance by one of these young players. But, I mean, they have blown, that being the Celtics, these last 2 games. They have had leads late in these games. They have not been able to close. They do not have a Giannis or a LeBron James to be able to knock off a team of this caliber. A Kawhi Leonard once upon a time for Toronto. An alpha superstar. These are the difference. I think Colin Cowherd was talking about this the other day. Like, we have a ton of stars. Like, most teams have a star or 2. Like, I would consider Devin Booker a star. do you have a superstar that can close out series and slay dragons? There's probably maybe 5 to 7 in the NBA right now, max. And I mean, I thought Jayson Tatum was on the cusp of doing that, especially when
he's not Tatum. He was Tatum last night.
Yeah, he was
for sure.
He was the Tater. I mean, he had some hollow stats, but
Jaylen
Brown,
go ahead. Celtics are plus 290 right now to win the whole thing.
So I would have ventured anywhere between plus 250, plus 300. So, I mean, that's pretty good value. Almost, it just, to me right now, I do see Boston winning game 6 at home. I think that's happening because I don't think that the shooting woes for Golden State will be fixed overnight. I just think this is who Golden State is. This is not peak Golden State that we saw a couple seasons ago, but I do believe the NBA right now is so diluted. There is not multiple super teams now, and you could argue that's better for parity, and I would agree with that. But how many great teams were there in these playoffs? I would say maybe 2 or 3 max. Milwaukee without Chris Middleton, no thanks. And really an overachieving Miami team that I believe had no business being there was, I think, 1 game away from the finals. We saw the Suns were fraudulent. Dallas made the Western Conference Finals. So I think this is more so like Golden State outlasting everybody. But like historically, if one of the peak LeBron James Cleveland Cavalier teams of a couple years ago with Kyrie and Kevin Love were in this postseason right now, I would think they were the favorite. But I mean, when you're getting beat by Andre Wiggins, that just tells you that this postseason, it just ain't it.
Yeah, it hasn't been great, but getting performances like that are what kind of makes these a little bit special in the slightest. I'm hoping that we can get something fun from one of the Celtics guys, maybe a Marcus Smart game, maybe another Al Horford game, but I don't see it. I think they're just going to have to rely on Tatum to win this game in Boston.
I'm trying to find Wiggins MVP odds
on the
DraftKings Sportsbook app because we had talked about it on this show. We should pull the tape if it happens.
Finals MVP Andrew Wiggins plus 1,400.
I mean, what if he has a really nice game and a loss on Thursday, and then they win Game 7 at home, and he has a huge game?
If he has a huge game on Thursday, if he goes for 30 and 15, I mean, he's been the best player in the last 3 games.
Right, exactly. They play 2 more games. If they play 1 more game, even if he plays well Thursday and Golden State wins it, Steph's getting it. But if they play 2 more games and Wiggins is the best player for Golden State in both of those games, like he was last night. So basically, what you're betting is that the series is going to go 7, and that Wiggins is going to be the best player for them. Plus 1,400. Those are fantastic odds. You throw $10 on that.
Yeah. Ew, Marcus Smart under 3.5 boards was a lock, says Toe Tree. Sure, it always is. Also, I will say on the DraftKings Sportsbook app, there's a couple ways to get better odds if you think something's going to happen. So right now, if you think the Celtics are winning the NBA Finals, if you think they're winning 2 straight, I wouldn't take them to win the series outright at plus 290. I would take Jayson Tatum to win Finals MVP at plus 350 because you get a little bit better odds there. And I don't see another situation where he wouldn't be the Finals MVP if they win. But as I said, the DraftKings Sportsbook app, you can find a ton of different things on here, not just for the NBA, but also for the MLB, which we'll talk about today. As I mentioned, one of my props that I gave out early in the season is going pretty well, and we'll talk about that too. But download DraftKings Sportsbook app today and bet just $5 on the NBA Finals when you sign up using that promo code PHNX. Make any $5 bet, get $150 in free bets instantly, no matter what happens. It's promo code PHNX this week at the DraftKings Sportsbook app. I have a parlay for you guys later today that you can get on the DraftKings Sportsbook app, and it's a pretty simple one. You can get a little more in depth than these. But there's only one place to do it, and that's on DK, baby. So download it today. Use that promo code PHNX. Sign up. It's $5 on any NBA game in the finals. Get $150 in free bets instantly, no matter what. That's promo code PHNX this week, only at the DraftKings Sportsbook app. An official sports betting partner of the NBA. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. Right then, Johnny, what do you like tonight, MLB-wise?
Yours, right, so MLB action tonight. Give me the Tigers. Boom. I got a couple tasty nuggets for you here as I blow my nose off camera. The Mets, who I think are going to smack around the flailing Milwaukee Brewers, who are finally coming back down to earth, are 2-8 in their last 10 games. The Mets are the best team in the NL right now. They're at home. Give me the Mets minus 1.5. I also like the Rays plus 1.5. This is a team. Again, every year we look at the standings at this end of the season. It's like, how are the Tampa Bay Rays in the postseason hunt with the, no fans in the stands. And they're just a team every year that's super competitive. They're 10 games over 500 today. I like them to win. And then can I see my picks one more time, Emma? I want to really emphasize this last pick. The Tigers, who were bad, I believe, are going to beat the White Sox today because everybody in Chicago wants Tony La Russa gone. That season last year was kind of fraudulent. He is not connecting with younger players. They're 300, 500. And the Tigers have some young athletes on their team. I think they win today, and I think things could be numbered for old Don Tony. I love Tony. This closet St. Louis Cardinal fan, but I think his time in Major League Baseball, he's doing intentional walks and then getting walked off. I mean, just really kind of silly stuff. And I like Drew Hutchinson, who's pitching right-hander for the Tigers today at home. So I think they beat the White Sox.
Yeah. Josh Hunt saying he's already been voted for an award he didn't deserve before, talking about Andre Wiggins. Very funny. That's true. I think he kind of deserves this one. I don't think Curry deserves it right now. I think if I were to give it out, I'd give it to Wiggins because he's been the difference in the series. But
the league wants to give Steph one because he's never won one.
Yep.
Durant took 2 of them, and then the Iggy won once upon a time. It would be pretty sweet for Steph Curry to go to 4 finals and win all 4, or to win 4 finals. He's been more to that, and then never win a finals MVP. That'd be pretty wild.
Yeah, that would be. All right. Well, what do I like tonight, Mr. Johnny? We'll see. Gigantes -1.5. I love me some Giants baseball. Even though I've gotten burned by them a couple times in the show, they're kind of the team that you just keep throwing coin at until it hits. So we're gonna do that again tonight. They're at home against the Royals, who the team that can put up runs pretty quickly. Bobby Witt Jr. is playing a lot better, but I just think you have so much firepower on this Giants team, and they're at home. So give me them to cover -1.5. And then, I got to go with my Mariners money line. They lost a gross one last night, 3-2. Byron Buxton with a first inning home run. Where have we heard that before? My God, that man loves hitting home runs in the first inning. I think he batted second last night. He's a big solo shot guy, but he got one on base. So he had a 2-run shot. They won 3-2. So Mariners bounce back tonight. You got Logan Gilbert on the mound, stud of a not really a prospect anymore. Instead of a rookie. No, he's not a rookie. He's played last year. Instead of a young gun. Mariners money line tonight, -125. And then Baltimore at Toronto. You got one team that doesn't know how to do anything, and you got one team that doesn't like playing defense, but they like to score a lot of runs. Give me the over in this game. 9 runs is the total. Hammering that. Love it. Love watching the Blue Jays play baseball as much as I hate watching the Orioles play baseball.
You love your Mariners. You love your Giants. You are a West Coast elitist. I appreciate that about you. Both those teams are disappointing this year. Neither team will make the playoffs. Interesting. What also is interesting is my lone prop of the day. Miss Emma, can we see that? Give me a little Reds at Diamondbacks action today. Over under 9 runs. I think we hit that midway through, baby. Both these teams are very capable offensively. Neither has any pitching to speak of. No player props today, but a nice over-under to go along with my 3 MLB predictions as we churn along here. I thought the Diamondbacks were going to be able to hover around 500 until maybe the trade deadline. Nope, they have kind of fallen by the wayside here. This is the first fun month of the season, and now they're back to being what we thought they were.
Yeah. Well, I got something that you could do on DraftKings, and it's you can get some boosts too because they love their customers.
Love a good boost
so much. We love a good boost. It's a parlay, first time in a while on the show. Rangers, Red Sox, Dodgers, all money line. Rangers are plus money at +105. I'm taking that just because they're a sneaky team. I don't really know why. They're plus money today. They're playing the Astros. The reason why I don't want to say it is because it doesn't sound right, but I hate the Astros. So I'm taking the Rangers money line, +105. And then these are 2 of the best teams in baseball right now. Red Sox money line, Dodgers money line. Boost me up, boys. Josh Hunt says that gets out to +350 prior to a boost. So you can boost it up to +400 if you're given one. And Josh Hunt, who is now in Arizona, he just moved down here. So if you have a friend like him or you have a viewer like him, you can drink some beer with your boys, and no way to do that than better with 4 Peaks. Drink responsibly. Me and the homies out here drinking responsibly, as I say. The official beer of PHNX. Johnny, what have you been sipping on lately?
I've been sipping on, the peach. I had another peach last night. I had the one with the van on the front. What's that one called?
The Wow.
The Wow. I had the Wow,
Joy
and it
Bust
wowed
Wow.
me. I've been enjoying a couple beverages every night, 4 Peaks, via 4 Peaks responsibly. So yeah, it is my new favorite sponsor. I love all of our sponsors equally, but prisoner of the moment. I love Four Peaks. Did you see this story really quick? Not to get us off topic. Chase Arena, the Warriors, they banned fake Klay Thompson from coming to the games anymore.
Big Dogs.
That's so sad. Why do they have to do that?
Fun story about Big Dogs TV. He gave my mom a PS4 at ASU's campus during one of his videos. Yeah.
You know fake Klay Thompson?
Well, my mom met him when he was filming one of his videos, and he gave my mom a PS4 when he was filming one of his videos. It's on YouTube.
That's the most random shit I've ever heard in my life. His name is Dawson Gurley.
Yeah,
he is fake Klay Thompson. Is he from the Valley? How did your mom?
Big Dogs. He's a YouTuber. He does a lot of videos, and most of them are on ASU's campus, usually Tempe campus. But he was down near Cronkite, and my mom was walking out, and he was filming a video giving PS4s.
He had PS4s. He was just handing them out like candy.
He was handing them out like candy for a video.
Well, they banned him, Chase. They banned him.
Yeah,
maybe he could hit a 3 for Golden State.
Fun. Yeah, who knows? Well, Johnny, another big news story dropped today. If you want to preview that, what you guys are going to talk about on PHNX Cardinals.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
No, I don't.
No, the fun one, not the sad one. The fun one.
Well, what is a fun one? I don't know.
The Little Caesars.
I'm not having fun with it. We're teasing that for Cardinals today. Don't spoil it for the people who are watching this show.
Oh my!
We're gonna talk about one of my favorite dining experiences here in Maricopa, Arizona, Little Caesars Pizza, which is now the official pizza sponsor of the National Football League. It's like the NFL and Roger Goodell knew that that's one of the limited places I get to eat at here in Maricopa. So they're like, we got to throw Johnny a bone here. So we're going to talk in depth topic 3 today on PHNX Cardinals Live at 4 p.m. Myself and Bo Brock about my love affair for Little Caesars. We're going to talk about their menu. And Bo may throw open his mouth a little bit. Shane and I are big fans. We tried to get the Batman calzone once upon a time. There was an hour wait. I wasn't going to do that.
Excuse me. Don't besmirch the name of the Batman calzone.
Calzone. Get the crazy bread. The PHNX Cardinals Live, myself, Bo Brock today. He is live at Cardinal Mandatory Mini Camp. No Rodney Hudson. That sucks. We're also going to be talking about Pete Prisco, CBS Sports Top 100 Players. How many Cardinals made the list? Here's a hint. Not many.
Make sure to tune in there live on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel at 4 p.m. Keep it locked in. Subscribe. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss a thing. And as I said, if you're listening to this on audio, please leave a 5-star review. It means a lot to me and Johnny. We'll be back every Monday through Friday at noon. And tomorrow, we got hockey. Johnny, I might have to have somebody on the show to teach you how to bet on hockey. But
I don't know the rules.
Until then, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace, love, and PRA.